All right, guys. So today we're going to be checking the transmission fluid in the Porsche. This thing's always shifted weird since I got it. If you put it in automatic mode, it's just all over the place, right? If you put it in manual mode, every time you shift, it like engages really slow. Oh, I saw something on the hood, but it's just bird poop. Thanks, Mr. Bird. You kind of feel it when you pull the lever, it goes, you feel it ramp into the gear. If you stand on the gas pedal and shift, it shifts fine. It's only at slow speeds. So I'm not sure what that's all about. The previous owner said he did change the transmission fluid. I don't know what fluid he used. I don't know how long ago it was. I don't know anything if he did the filter. I don't know anything about anything. So what we're going to do today is get up on the lift. I'm going to show you how to check it. We'll eventually do a whole video how to change it. If it looks nasty, I'll top it off first, see if it's full. If it looks nasty, I'm going to go ahead and drain it today and refill it with our Valvoline Max Life that we know works great on 5 HP 19s. And the filter should be here within the next few days, and we'll drain it again, then do the filter and refill it again. And we should end up with all the correct clean fluid. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, this is the Porsche channel, not the BMW channel. If I can find somewhere to set you, we'll go ahead and give you a M5 cold start. Takes a little doing to get that big ass car out of the shop without hitting anything. And we have to get this car on here, this car checked, because I bought another car, right? You have to see what that is in future videos. Probably next week we'll debut that. This place is a freaking train wreck. I mean, it's a mess. We gotta do something with all the parts. Our tool cart, we have extra wood from building. We have all the tools for concrete. Oh my God. We need to build some workbenches like right now. But the price of wood is so extremely high. Even I don't want to buy it right now. We might have to buy just enough to get something put up and get some pegboard put up and something. I don't know. But it's driving me crazy having everything scattered. Let's get this car on the lift right now. All right, you got her on her, crinkled up her mat just a little bit. I'll try to rack this thing up real quick. Might have to pull up just a smidge. We'll have to see. Okay, I didn't really have to do all this because I want to make a whole video later on how to do everything. This is where we're at. I just pulled off the under tray. The under tray is sitting right there. We have 2 bolts here, 2 bolts there. Same on the other side. We have a bolt here and a bolt there, and that takes the under tray off. And we have a nut here and a nut here. Very easy. They're all 15 mil. Spray them before you do it. I just used a big impact, took them all right off. No problem at all. Gotta make sure and take something and tap it in there all the way or you'll strip it. And now we have this thing off. So let's go ahead and just pull this. We'll drain it. Let me see here. And I was gonna take this off. That's the drain / fill deal. So we don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and just pull this right here. See what we got. Step back. And that is nasty. Holy crap. It's like, I don't know what's in there. But that's no longer training fluid. Look how thick that is. All right, let me pull the fill plug out so I get some air. Okay. We're shooting the video. I ran into a little bit of an issue. I had to stop and scratch my head just a little bit on this one. So, let me start with this. On these, we have the differential fluid, which is right here. That's this fill plug up here by the CV axle. Right there, right? I had to look it up because even I was a little confused. There's no drain on the differential part. So you have to siphon it out of there, right? Okay. That's supposed to have 75W90 differential fluid in it. That has automatic transmission fluid in it. Okay? I'm not making this up. Here's where it gets bad. So on this one, these fill like an Audi does pretty much. This is the fill plug. You take this out, you pump fluid up over the fill. This is the drain plug, right? Okay. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and pull off the skid plate. Let's just go ahead and drain everything out. We'll refill it with the fluid we know it goes in there. So it's right. I remember this thing's shifting weird. Whenever I drained it out, it's not transmission fluid, it's gear oil in the transmission. We just drained it all out in here. It's all over here. It's not transmission fluid. It's 100% gear oil. So, will an automatic ZF box run off a 75W90? Apparently it will, because this one's doing it. I cannot believe that did not ruin this transmission. I absolutely cannot believe this. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, we tighten the plug back up. We're going to pull this 17 mil Allen bolt out for the fill. We're going to go ahead and pump fluid up and over it while the car is off. Once we get it full, it starts coming back out. We're going to start the car up and finish pumping it full. That's not going to fix this car. We can't fix it. We have to get all that fluid out. There again, I don't want to drain it all out until we have the new filter here. The automatic transmission fluid in the diff is probably not going to hurt it, but it maybe is getting a little bit of a bearing noise. I got to look and see if the pump I have will pump that out. I don't think it will. There's no drain, so you got to pump it out, right? So we need to do that too. This has turned into a huge nightmare. So let's put the 3 quarts or so in it. We'll start it up, top it off. And I guess then we'll go for a drive and see what's happening after we put the skid plate back on. Hopefully the filter gets in, we could totally solve this. For those of you that doubt me about this, here's the fill plug for the transmission. Look how thick it is. Smell it. It's 100% 85W90, 75W90 gear oil. And that is in the ZF box. Am I going crazy, right? So let's go ahead and fill it. Like I said, start it, finish filling it. Let's see what it does. At this point, I had no idea it would even run off of that, but that's why it's shifting all weird. Okay. So this is what we did. This is the 3rd time draining it. Third. I barely do it with the ratchet in my hand. So what I did, we pumped 3 quarts in it. I went and started it up because we're on a lift. Let it run through all the gears for a couple minutes. Shut it off. I drained it. I did the same thing again, but 3 more quarts in it. Luckily I have enough fluid to do this. We got the fill plug is out. It doesn't leak because we're not to that level. 3 more quarts in it. Went and ran it through all the gears. Shut it off. Drained it. This is the 3rd time we're doing it. Just trying to get everything cleaned out. Holy crap, what a situation, right? It's always something. Look how black this stuff is. Well, let's see if it's black this time. Probably. Yep. See a little bit of red in it now. So this will be the final time. We're just gonna fill it. Yep, and then we get some red. So we're gonna put the plug back in. We're gonna fill it up, 3 quarts. Starts running out here. And we're gonna put it up in there, start it up while it's running. We're gonna put probably another 2 to 3 quarts in it. And we'll put all the stuff back together. We'll go drive it and see. I think it'll come out of it. It was still shifting kind of okay, but it was kind of all over the place on the shifting. The fluid's so thick, I don't see how it's functioning at all. But let's see. All right, so here we are. I just filled the final time. Like I said, you can still check these without taking all the skid plate off, which we'll probably do. Well, we'll be changing it soon enough. Probably won't. Probably just change it again, do the filter. You get the gist of it. I didn't really want to make this video today. I didn't expect to get into this. But all the skid plates back on, all the supports are back on. Everything's running, functioning, nothing's dripping. Everything's good. So let's let it down. We'll take it for a drive. Still doing it. Just so you watch the tack. I don't know if you can even see that or not. It's gonna take a while for that fresh fluid to get through it. It seemed like, I mean, so far, yeah, it's definitely getting better as we drive it here. We'll drive in 5 minutes. Like I said, it's not gonna be 100% until we do the filter and another flush. I don't like that radio either. Well, it's coming out to the gears a little bit here. Go down to second. It's shifting good now. For manual, we'll go back and it's gonna take a while though.